It's rare to see motorcycle officers in high-speed pursuits, but on January 30, 2024, that's exactly what happened. Officer Ackerman Carter was riding along I-295 when he spotted a gray Infiniti flying at 88 mph in a 55 zone. He immediately activated his lights and siren, but as he closed the gap, the driver showed no sign of slowing down.
Let me see your ass! Let me see your ass! Get on the ground! Get out your pocket! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Drop it! Drop it! Drop it! I swear to God! Drop it! I swear to God, drop it! Get on the ground! 1354!
The suspect lost control and collided with a traffic officer. Ackerman Carter had to abandon his motorcycle and wait for backup. Although the driver insisted his friends had nothing to do with the chase, given the danger he created, everyone in the car had to be detained for questioning.
I'm not gonna be rough with you. I respect it. Come on, bro. I was just gonna give you a speeding ticket, get you on that way, bro. Got me doing all this on a motorcycle.
They had nothing to do with this.
They were in the car, bro. Damn. They ain't have nothing to do with it. You should have did what you did.
I'm saying though, they got nothing to do with this.
Police identified the driver as Javin Tobler. The two passengers were Maya Simmons and Caitlin Buckner. Under the driver's seat, officers found a black sock holding syringes and a small bag. Buckner stated that her bag contained a scale, additional syringes, and under 20 grams of marijuana. Next to Buckner's seat, they located a multicolored pouch with more syringes and a blue-white powdery substance. Both Tobler and Simmons pointed to Buckner as the owner. She denied it, but the items matched her belongings. Tobler and Buckner were arrested and transported to the Duval County Jail. Fleeing with drugs leads to trouble. On July 4, 2021, an officer spotted a motorcycle blazing down Georgia 120 before cutting onto Georgia 6 at speeds exceeding 100 mph. The rider weaved recklessly through traffic as if he had nothing left to lose. Radar clocked him at 103 mph before the officer activated his lights and the pursuit began.
Still westbound. I tried to challenge. Didn't work. Turning on to 61 North. .278, wrong side of the road. Black male driver. Stand by! He almost hit several vehicles head on.
As the chase intensified, the rider dove into the wrong lane and nearly caused a crash. Moments later, he whipped the bike around but hugged the roadside shoulder instead of merging back into traffic.
Black male rider wearing black leather, red pants. Back at 102. Passing Old Harris again, 278. 1050, 1018, 1050, 70, 1070. Down the ground! Down the ground! I don't give you idiot! You idiot!
After that reckless turn, the rider slammed into a car and was thrown into the median. His motorcycle burst into flames. Officers rushed in, pulled him clear, then checked on the other driver. The suspect was identified as Alexander Nasworthy, who was riding on a suspended license. He was transported to a hospital and instructed to turn himself in. Once released, reckless riding endangers everyone. One rash moment can cost you everything. On the night of December 26, 2022, an officer spotted a black motorcycle with no tail light and a dangling license plate. When the officer attempted to pull him over, the rider acted as if he would stop but suddenly crouched low and shot off like a rocket. As the motorcycle kept fleeing, a car suddenly turned into a gas station ahead. The suspect couldn't react in time, creating a dangerously close call. After the horrific crash, the officer immediately called EMS and other backup units. He rushed to the suspect's side, administering first aid in an effort to keep him alive until paramedics arrived.
Okay. You got everything? You awake? Hey, buddy. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
At first, the suspect was still breathing, but then he suddenly stopped. Realizing the danger, the officer immediately performed CPR in an attempt to save his life, but it was too late. The suspect was identified as Stephen Wilson, whose license had been revoked and who had multiple felony warrants. On April 5, 2024, while parked at the intersection of US 64 and Highway 75, an officer spotted a car blasting past at 105 mph in a 55 zone. The driver tapped the brakes as if to pull over, but seconds later hit the gas again, weaving through traffic. That's when the officer called it in and the pursuit began.
We're coming up on the desk. We'll see if I get a chance. I'm on TV now. He's driving crazy. We're staying on 64 here. Still westbound.
64 westbound.
Elevator spirits.
Phase one's going to come up the elevated stairs.
As the chase intensified, the suspect hit speeds of 100 mph. The officer considered a pit maneuver but held off, knowing that several patrol units were setting up ahead to block him. However, things didn't go as planned.
Sitting in direct.
He's going in the wrong lane of traffic. Coming up here between you. Coming up between you, right here. I've got cross-county units with me. They're trying to box him. We're still going. Watch this intersection right here. Slow down, slow down. Let me by you, let me by you.
Please close our nose down hallway.
And more. Let me get over. Go ahead.
As the officer steadily closed the gap, he called for a pit maneuver. At 100 mph, he took the risk, determined to end the chase before it became even more dangerous.
30 mile an hour. There's a Woodruff County deputy said that's 59164 at Timmy Miller shop. No westbound, big front, clear 30 miles.
TBI, TBI, TBI.
TBI.
Force ready.
After the pit maneuver, the suspect's vehicle spun out and crashed into a ditch. He ran toward the officers, resisting arrest violently, but deputies and police quickly subdued and detained him. The driver, Adam Walker, now faces felony fleeing, aggravated assault, resisting arrest, reckless driving, and multiple other charges. Fleeing and resisting only make you pay a higher price.